Trek, not track, Trek. T-R-E-K, not T-R-A-C-K. I get it. Welcome to Durbania. I'm Durbin, and this is my spoiler-free review for Star Trek Picard, Episode 2, Maps and Legends. I thought this was a fantastic episode. I have to say, so far, in just the first two episodes, the beginning of this series is doing what the beginning of any new series should do, and that is it's intriguing, it's fast-paced, and it's got me hooked. I wish the entire first season was dropped right now like they do on Netflix so that I could just binge this entire first season and take in this story in one sitting, because the story is really, really fascinating. In episode 2, as we get deeper into things, it made it a little bit harder to slap spoiler-free in front of it, so this might be my last review going through it episode by episode, and the next time I talk about this, I'll do a spoiler talk of the entire first season, giving my thoughts of the whole first season. One of the things I noticed while I was watching episode 2, I had this urge to continue to go back and look up things. Now, like I said, I like Star Trek. I'm not a Trekkie, but I am a fan. And Next Generation is probably my favorite show, although I'm really enjoying Deep Space Nine right now. But while I was watching this episode, I just found myself like, okay, they've dropped this name, Bruce Maddox. Now I gotta go back and look that up and kind of find his history. And as I'm looking it up, because it's like, it rang this faint bell. And once I looked it up and found the descriptions in Next Generation of his role and the episodes that he was in and stuff, it's like, oh, okay, that's such a cool connection. I think that's so cool now how they're dropping that name and what they're doing with that plot. So if you're in that position of me, where yeah, you like it, but it's not like you know every in and out of all the lore, I feel like it's one of those episodes just gonna ring that bell and you're gonna stop and go, okay, I think I need to go back and look some things up. And then once you do, it kind of just makes you go, oh, that's just so much cooler. I mean, here we are looking at these Romulans in this board cube, and I'm looking at it going, I need to go back and rewatch First Contact. I haven't seen that movie in so long, but I feel like I need to rewatch that. Not because I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like so far Picard has done a good job of catching me up, so I don't feel like I'm missing something. I feel like it does stand on its own, but I just feel such the nod to the past and such a nod to the lore that I want to go back, because I want to refresh my mind on those things that have happened, just to give me a little bit more of a deeper appreciation for what I'm seeing right now. And I already have a pretty deep appreciation for what I'm watching right now. This episode did a good job of taking the questions that were raised in the first episode and not answering them at all, but making you want the answers even more. Something huge and ground-shaking happened in Star Trek lore. 14 years ago, before Picard, there was this major event on Mars with the synthetics that has now left Mars still burning for like 14 years later. This was a massive tragedy. What happened with the synthetics? Why is this going on? This episode did a great job in raising that question, because it actually showed us the event, leaving us still with the why, and now wanting to know that answer all the more. So I'm hooked. Why is Starfleet so reactionary now? Why are they so different than the classic Starfleet that Picard was a part of? It does a good job in taking that and putting that into this story and making that one of those why. Why is it this way? Why did Picard have that appointment with that woman and she dropped the F-bomb on him? I mean, things have changed and you're just going, what is going on? What is going on with the Romulans? There is something deep, some mystery going on with them. And it was cool the way this show dug deeper into Romulan lore, probably more than I personally have been in before. And so I really enjoyed it as it got deeper into that lore, because it continues to go, how deep does this go? What's this that's going deep? And then let's not forget Daj and Soji. I think I'm saying it right. Very fascinating characters, and how they link to the Next Generation, how they link to the present storyline of everything that's going on. It's mysterious, and it's really quite cool. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing, where are we going from here? what is this season going to do, and how is this season going to end up leaving us hanging? Because I really do, at this point, 2 episodes in, I think it's good enough that I'd love to see a season 2. Maybe that's premature. We'll see when I do my season 1 spoiler talk how everything turned out. But right now, I'm just really hooked, and I'm really interested by everything that they're doing. So what did you think of Star Trek Picard Episode 2? Did you like it? Are you hooked like me? Let's talk about that in the comments. While you're there, hit the subscribe button to become a Durbanian. Hit the bell by the subscribe button so you're notified the next time I do a movie review, ranking video, theological analysis, or anything else I do here. I'm Durbin. Thanks for checking out Durbania.